This is absolutely true. Nothing scares you about customs more than getting pulled over for a secondary inspection that first time. And I've been pulled over, I think, a grand total of 4 times in my life. And each one of them put the fear of God in me about bringing back anything I shouldn't and more than I should. And I'm super paranoid about it. Even that, you're allowed to bring back 750 mils of alcohol or whatever per person. And, my wife and I will bring back 2 bottles and it'll be like a liter each. And that's over. And that kind of worries me. And we've said that to the customs agents before and they just say, go on, it doesn't matter. But the very first time I was pulled over, I was driving from Canada to the US and I was going to see a bunch of buddies of mine. And one of them messaged me and said, hey, can you bring me some Gaviscon? Gaviscon formulation in Canada is different than it is in the States, and apparently it's stronger or better in the Canadian formulation. So I said, sure, I'll go get you some. I'll get you as much as you want. And I went to Costco and I bought like 5 or 6 of those massive Costco bottles with the extra one that's attached to the side. And I was driving over. And I didn't think anything of it. And I got up to the border and the guys scanned my car and all that they do when you drive through. And looked at me and said, can you pull over there for a minute? And so I pulled over. I'm like, oh, great. I'm getting pulled over. So they asked me to get out of the car. I had to go into the building, give them my passport and all that fun stuff. And I was waiting. I was there forever. And then I saw this guy in a white coat come down a set of stairs and go out to my car. And he was rooting around in the trunk and he was looking at the stuff that was in there. And finally, an agent came in and said, all right, you're good to go. And as I was walking out, the guy with the white coat was walking away from my car. And the border agent looked at him and said, aren't we going to do anything about all those pills? And the guy in the white coat looked at him and said, man, it's Gaviscon. It's for indigestion. Don't be an idiot. And they let me go. And that's my first story about getting pulled over. Maybe I'll tell a couple more. And follow me, because what's one more?